When my daughter was a toddler, we used to come over to Spring Grove occasionally and have a picnic around the lakes among the cypress knees over here. And my daughter would always, she was trying to get her yayas out, and she would scramble in and out of these columns while I chased her. And I never noticed the name on the mausoleum at the time and didn't think of it anymore. Several years later, she started going to the School for the Creative and Performing Arts, and I used to drive her down Spring Grove Avenue every day to school. And we passed again and again and again a historical marker for the world's first glass door oven. And one day we had a little extra time, and so we stopped to read. All we could see was the headline. We stopped to read the script, and on that spot, about 1.5 miles or 2 miles south of here on Spring Grove Avenue, somebody for the first time devised a way to look at your food while it cooked by the use of reinforced glass. And at the time, I remember thinking that it seemed like kind of a second-rate distinction. It's not the kind of thing New York would need to claim. But the more I thought about it, the more amazing that seemed to me, that this thing that people have been doing for millennia. And this guy, whose name was Ernst Huenefeld, had devised a way to do it on that spot in Cincinnati in the early 1900s, I think around 1906. Several years later, when I embarked on this project, I was wandering through the cemetery as usual. I walked past this monument. I was thinking nostalgically about my daughter running into the columns, and I noticed the name Huenefeld. And sure enough, this is his monument. It's another example among many while I was working on the book of finding surprising connections between my own personal history and between the history of the cemetery and its denizens.